Everyone's so silent. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. So, as this is our second panel today, where we're going to let you chat with current PhD students who are in the program, because as I said before, faculty, we can tell you the way we design the program and the things you do, but you need to hear the experiences of the people who actually live through the stuff that you'll be going through. So we have a ton of students, and that is on purpose because all these students reached out and said, hey, I want to be a part of this. And you can't cut anybody because everyone's experience is so different. So I wanted you to have a variety of perspectives, a variety of viewpoints. So I'm going to ask everyone to quickly introduce themselves. We'll do it a little faster. Your name, your research lab, what university you came from, and what made you decide to attend UF, and then a fun fact slash hobby that makes you human. So what do you do in your spare time, basically? So we'll start with Pedro.
Okay, hi everyone, welcome to UF. My name is Pedro Guillermo Feijo Garcia. I am a Colombian Fulbright scholar. I come from Los Andes University in Bogota, Colombia. I'm also an active faculty member at Universidad del Bosque in Colombia. I belong to the Virtual Experiences Research Group under the supervision of Dr. Benjamin Locke. And I'm from Bogota, Colombia, and something that is fun or that I like to do is actually singing and playing the piano. There is a wonderful karaoke bar downtown that is Lucy's. If you ever get the chance of getting there, just tell that you know me. The place is amazing. And why did I come to UF? This university has a very, very well-renowned human-centered computing program for doctoral studies. So I ended up applying here, and I decided to come here to join the Gator community. So welcome.
And we'll just go in order from left to right. So
So
Aisha
let me
on the
tag
top
someone
row.
else. Aishat,
Yes.
go ahead. Yeah.
Hi everyone. My name is Aisha. I'm a final year PhD student. I'm in the Innate Lab, so which under Dr. Lisa Anthony. And let's see, my research. Yeah, that's my research lab. And then what made me come to UF? UF is a prestigious research university, and I just felt like it was a great school, so I applied and I came here. And I came from the University of Mississippi in that's Ole Miss. And let's see what I do for fun. I watch animes. Yeah. So next is Katerina. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Katerina Jerzik, and I'm a first year PhD student. I am also in the Innit Lab, Intelligent Natural Interaction Technology, under Dr. Lisa Anthony. I did my undergrad at the University of Florida, and I liked it so much that I decided to stay. It's in addition to being a extremely prestigious research university. I just really like the people here at UF, and also it's a great location. Um, it's close to everything like Disney, Universal. You can go to the beaches. There are natural springs nearby, and um, pretty much all of those reasons contributed to me coming to UF for grad school. And fun fact, I enjoy baking and cooking. And next up is Nikita.
Hi everyone, I'm Nikita Soni. I'm a fifth year PhD student in again Innate Lab, Intelligent Natural Interaction Technology Lab with Dr. Lisa Anthony. And I came to UF. So I did my undergrad in India in electronics and communication. And my undergrad university had like a tie-up with UF. So I came here as a part of that tie-up. But during that master's time, I did started working as a master research assistant in Lisa's lab, and my experience in that lab actually helped me pursue PhD. So that is the reason I stayed in UF, and I'm doing my PhD here. One fun fact about me is I am a national basketball player. I did play for national team in India. So yeah. And next, I'll tag Sarah.
Yeah, so hi, my name is Sarah. I'm a third-year PhD student in the Embodied Learning Experience Lab. So my undergrad university was Texas A&M, and I came to UF. Well, my situation was that I was following my professor here, but I was really excited to come to UF because I felt that the HCC department where I'm situated really was it was nice to have a department that fit the research I wanted to do so well. So that kind of intersection of design and technology, which we didn't have at A&M. We were kind of like in a closet of the architecture college, basically. But and then one fun fact about me was, since my undergrad had a strong animation component, I really love to draw. And I'll tag Masan.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Masan Noorani. I'm a fourth year PhD student at Indie Lab working with Dr. Eric Reagan. And I did my undergrad in University of Tehran, Iran. And basically, my situation was very similar to Sarah. We moved from Texas A&M because our advisors were moving here, but I am very excited that I decided to come here because, as Sarah said, we have a very rich HCC program here, and there are a lot of good things about having many people that are going through the same things. The things that I do every day, I guess, like my fun hobbies are changed through the pandemic. I guess what I enjoy doing right now is doing yoga and playing video games in my free time if I find any. Yeah, and I need to tag the next. I think it's Furby. I'm not sure if I'm okay.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Furby. I actually did my undergrad at UF as well. I originally from Miami. Research lab. I'm with Dr. Peters in the surf lab. And one of the reasons I chose UF was kind of in the same line as just it's a great research university, but honestly, the CISE department faculty is way more humble than they have a right to be. Just really well done professors and really great labs, but also it's Florida, you really can't beat our weather. And I guess one of the fun things I like to do in my spare time is I kind of run a miniature zoo. So you can see behind me, that is my discus tank that I like to raise some breeding pairs, as well as I have a snake and 2 cats. And I guess you could qualify my older sister being in med school as part of the zoo. So I part-time run like a rehabilitation for burned out medical students down the hill. And I think next person I'm tagging is Kiana.
Hi everyone, I'm Kiana Al-Khademi. I'm a member of Human Experience Research Lab under the advisement of Dr. Huang Gilbert. One of the reasons that I came to the UF was actually, it was one of the places that my husband and I both get like the admission, and we see that like the environment was good, like it would be like a warm, nice weather, which is like something cool to have during your PhD. So those were the reasons that we come to UF. For the hobbies, like a fun fact about me is that like I'm a very good ski player. I'm doing skiing from like when I was 4 years old. And one of the hobbies that I have during this pandemic is like I started to learn about cross stitching. So I'm a new to that, but I enjoy to listen to the music and do cross stitching. So
That would be me up next.
Yes.
So hi again, everyone. I'm William Sims. I spoke earlier at the research lab. So I'm a third year PhD student under Dr. Mira Sitharam. I guess our lab is called the Sitharam Lab. So I attended University of North Florida for undergrad, which is a small-ish public teaching school. And then I applied to a few universities, including Notre Dame, UF, FSU, and a couple others. And really, I chose UF because after interviewing with the professors, Dr. Sitharam's research was what I was interested in. I'm interested in math and theory. So I think that's the biggest decision when you're choosing, well, one of the biggest factors when you're choosing a PhD program is making sure that you're doing research that you like. So that's why I'm at UF. Oh, and I guess one fun thing, my wife and I are Disney freaks. So as soon as the pandemic is over and all that, we're gonna plan like a 5-day trip to Disney. So, oh, and next up is Abhishek.
That's me. Yep, perfect. Thanks. My name is Abhishek Kulkarni. I am a first-year PhD student in the LX lab, which is run by Dr. Sharon Lin Chu. I actually did my master's here at UF, which is what helped me make the decision of staying here for my PhD. I had the chance of working with Dr. Reagan and Dr. Chu for one semester. So those experiences really helped me see how research was conducted on campus, what kind of research goes on here, and then the quality of the research as well. So which is why I did choose UF. My areas of research are connected learning and mental health. And one fun thing about me is that I like to play the guitar. Yeah, that's all.
I guess I'm the last person to go then. So my name's Blas. I'm a first-year student at the Florida Institute for Cybersecurity Research. I do Android security, and what was it? Oh yeah, for undergrad, I went to UF as well. Why I decided to go to UF is because the vibrations were just right. My advisor is one of the chillest people ever, so it was a little bit of a no-brainer. And then as far as like a little hobby of mine, I really like to go on long walks and take some mental breaks and snap pictures with my disposable camera.
Nice. So thank you so much, everybody, for introducing yourselves. And we're going to start with one question. Do any of the students have a question, actually, or we'll do a safe one first. So the thing that I'm wondering, just in general, a lot of you have made this transition to UF or even just to graduate studies very, very recently. What do you wish you knew before you got here, before you started your grad program? Oh yeah, I like the hand system. So yeah, Pedro, you have the only hand up. So go ahead and start. Maybe we can start doing the raise hand thing so we can keep track of who wants to chat. Go ahead.
Okay, so the first thing that I would have loved to know beforehand was actually what was the community that I was going to join. So you are all very blessed that you can actually meet your faculty, prospective faculty, like people talking to you as an international student. That was definitely not my case. So all my interactions were via email and some like Skype meetings, but it was definitely not like that. I would have loved like actually getting to meet the people and who were going to be my classmates, who were going to be like my lab mates, and who was going to be my first advisor. I made a transition, but still that was something that, yeah, I would have loved having, and I just speak up saying that this is a wonderful opportunity for you all to ask those questions and to actually explore that space that at least I couldn't explore back then when I joined UF.
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, go William. Yeah.
So two things. One, I wish I knew what questions to ask coming in because I had so many. So I don't know exactly how many prospective students we have here, but I know each of you have a billion questions because I certainly did. So make sure to ask all of those. That's one thing I wish I had done coming in because it really saves a lot of headache. And the other thing, oh, what was it? Oh, nope, now I've forgotten. All right, well then ask questions. That's my main thing.
I think, Sarah, did you want to share something?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know how to do the raise hand thing on the Zooms, but one thing I wish I had known before starting grad school in general is just kind of the importance of a work-life balance. like when you start grad school, you definitely start with a bunch of gung-ho energy and you're so excited to be part of your program and be in a new place and do new research. But going too hard too fast, so to speak, can set you up for early burnout. And then you'll have to figure out the work-life balance after the burnout, which is, I think it's better to start at the right pace and start with that in mind, basically.
I can share something. I personally feel like one of the most important things is your advisor. Like you want to have like that connection with your advisor when you're deciding what university to choose. And we have like, a lot of our faculty or most of our faculty members are amazing advisors, but like, the connection is really important. And, the first year is probably the hardest year in my opinion. And I heard a lot about it from other students. And I think you need that support from someone who kind of understands you from your first year. And so like, pay attention to, like, talk to your advisors, try to get an understanding of the their expectations and what you need to do to succeed in the first year. Yeah. Anyone else wants to share, or should we move to the next question?
I guess Marshall has a question, or he has his hand raised. Marshall?
Yeah,